specialize in this particular thing of design across scales. So my design is not just my design intervention is not just limited to architecture and the construction industry per se, but I also dabble into product design, industrial design, graphic design, UI UX from time to time, jewelry design, footwear, and infrastructure design, which is one of my prime favorites. Before getting into the whole research domain, I have worked in Mumbai and Bangalore for about 5 years as an architect, and I have had a lot of design intervention into projects ranging from your typical residential, healthcare, hospitality, and a lot of infrastructure design as well. Some of my key projects, as you would say, is the one that I have opened right now. It's a pedestrian bridge that I had designed, and I was the project architect basically for this one. So this is a pedestrian bridge in Bangalore, and it's sort of like a bridge across a 60-meter wide span, and it helps pedestrians who are employed in a very huge IT park. And it was quite a big deal in Bangalore for some time. I think it still is. I see a lot of people having some selfie contests on this. So yeah, it's a weird use for what we had designed it for primarily. But this is another one which is also in Bangalore, and this one is across the Forum Mall. It's in Koramangala. So if some of you are from around there or have been there, must have seen this one. And these are some of so these are some of the built projects that I have directly participating into the urban landscape. And these were designed completely by using Rhinoceros. This was around 3 years ago, while I was working in this company called Maya Praxis, which is a design consultancy in Bangalore. So yeah, as I was saying, the entire design and also a little bit of prototyping was done by employing computational design techniques, and also a little bit of Grasshopper for the structural analysis and such. Apart from that, I have a huge body of work in terms of research. The project that I'm showing you right now is computational design, digital fabrication kind of intervention on designing thin shell structures, dealing with a lot of minimal surfaces. And it's part of a digital fabrication workshop that I conduct in OIC Barcelona for the Biodigital Architecture Master, where we test a certain point cloud to generate minimal surface around it, and then fabricate it by using mesh segmentation. These are some of the pictures for last year's project. We have also published a lot of research papers for the mesh segmentation process, which is quite unique as it dives into topology and fabrication techniques as well. So this is the sort of experimentation research that we are into. We are trying to scale this project into to deal with different kinds of materials. So like as you see here, it's done with polypropylene sheets, but we are trying to get it with aluminium. Also, we have done a lot of fabrication here with a CNC milling machine. Not the robotic arm that you guys must have seen elsewhere, but this is just a 3-axis CNC milling machine that we use. So that's the research part. I also have a certain little pet project that I'm developing myself, which where I am researching into exoskeletal structures, the kind of exoskeletons that you find in nature, mostly on crustaceans like crabs and certain seashells, which also act as exoskeletons. So my research is analyzing this a particular exoskeleton, testing its structural integrity, and then designing another exoskeleton on top of it to perform certain functions. So, like as you see here, I've just put some load and a support, and just had a design intervention on it so that it develops an exoskeletal structure around it, and which is performing as a pendant, as a jewelry thing. So as you can see, this is done entirely in Grasshopper, and with all the permutations of the points that are available, I have almost an infinite set of designs, although infinite is a very weird thing to talk about, but still I have that thing. And it was also prototyped with an FDM machine, so it's like a typical 3D printer that you guys have. And I also have it as an accessory, which we sell now at the research lab in UIC Barcelona. So yeah, go ahead and you can also dive into some of my work later. I just realized I haven't turned the camera on. So yeah, that's me. Well, that was me a few moments ago, but yeah, now that's me. Okay. Well, let's start with the